first two will be more distance per stroke based, more work in body position and kind of the flow of the stroke from side to side versus head position. And then we're going to go into a little bit of tempo stuff, kind of working on taking that same technique, going from working long stroke and working the timing to how you're going to put it into a race mode, and then actually trying to work on it a little bit faster than race mode. I'm still trying to work that same technique. And then the third one we'll do is kind of transitioning from the breakout into the first couple strokes. And we kind of always say to the kids about trying to get off on the right foot on each length, because that first cycle and a half to 3 cycles will set their tone for the rest of the length. The first one, the distance per stroke one, it's definitely working on a lot of the things that are going to break down as they get tired, toward the last 25 of 100, the last 50 of a 200 back, or in the middle of a 400 IM. The things that are going to break down and go away. What are the worst habits a backstroker going to have? Bouncy head, they start swaying from left to right, they start having a hitch and kind of pausing from left to right. Trying to work on that flow and just try to get them so inundated with that technique and that timing, so as they get tired at the end of a race, they fall back to the good basics and the good fundamentals versus going from hard, high intensity backstroke and then just a breakdown at the end and everything goes out the window. All right, let's go through. You guys are going to go 25. Let's go on 10 and 10, 3 in between, arms in the shape of a letter L. So you guys are going to go through, and don't stop your arm down here. So you're going to go through 1, 2, 3. You're going to push right up so the hand finish, and then get right up into the position. Think about where that hand's supposed to be up here, palm down, where that neutral head position's supposed to be, and just be real nice and balanced, okay? All right, Ryan, ready? Go. Well, as we're doing this, you want to go through and you want to be able to try to keep your body balanced in the water. Again, we're trying to keep the legs into it and be able to keep the hips where they need to be. And then the other side effect of it is trying not to let the hands stop down at the side. Okay, Jill, let's go ahead and make sure when you're up here, palm down, up top. Ryan, one hand you're palm up, one hand you're palm down. So let's be both of them palm down up top. All right, ready? Go. So I think this tends to go, and they're able to keep that body position a little bit more stable than just being with the arm down at their side. Then it also works that timing and not stopping that hand down at their side like we don't want them to. So it kind of kills 2 or 3 birds with one stone here. All right, come on back, same thing. Now let's go in, let's just do a couple 25s, work in tempo, and the differences. We'll do a 25, we'll do a 1 at 2.0, 1 at 1.5, and then 1 at 1.0. We're as close to 1.0 as we can get and still holding technique and timing, okay? So let's go at 25 here, we'll go 2.0, just good rhythm, not letting ourselves get here, keeping it fluid and having that switch from side to side, but not having it go past where we want it to be, okay? So this is slower than we'd ever go in a meet or even go in workout, but trying to get that control. So let's go at 25. So Ryan, so 2.0 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. So as he's doing tempo, and counting all those like a metronome in their head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep him on rhythm, and so he doesn't get all screwy from left to right. No pausing in his stroke. Okay, Jill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready, go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's come on back. Let's do the same. Let's speed it up now. We'll go 1.5 on the way back. So Ryan, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready? Go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Ryan's pretty close. He's sitting about 1.55 right now. So he's pretty close there. 1.52. Good. Now Jill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Ready, go. Jill's a little faster. She's about 1.45. But that's okay. We're both definitely within range here. So. All right, now as you guys do 1.0, remember this is going to be a little faster than we're going to end up going in a meet, since in a goal for both of you is to be 1.2 to 1.4, depending on whether it's 100 or 200. So the challenge here is going to be able to go through and do the full stroke, do your rotation, get through it. So we're going to feel almost a little lighter. You're not going to feel like you're pressing and muscling it so bad. Almost to the point, almost like you're on a bike on the flat ground. You throw it into an easy gear and your feet are just kind of spinning and it's not pressing so hard, but we're still going through the same technique and the same timing, just doing it quick and light here, okay? So Ryan, 25 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. I like to count them off before they get started. At least get their head in the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Ryan has long arms, he's a bigger guy, he has a little bit more trouble doing this. The fastest he's going to get is about 1.1, but still gets the point across here. Jillian should get there. There, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Now Jill, 1.06, 1.10. We're close. It's very, very hard on backstroke to get there unless they're really spinning out of control. I think it's too hard to get 1.0 and really get good technique. So as you go from the streamline, about where that head position is supposed to be, as you drive through and get that transition, so we're not going from here and letting that head tuck or go across or go anywhere it shouldn't be, and kind of holding that body line from the underwater. So as you get through, it's almost like lifting the chin, kind of getting the ears up a little bit and getting that straightness here and not having a tuck or a bob or a whip to the side or any of that kind of stuff, okay? So let's plan for you guys. We're gonna come up here, it's probably gonna be about 7 to 9 kicks, and then let's go about 3 cycles, okay? And stop, yep. Fast? Moderate speed, like, easy, like 200 easy speed. All right, Ryan, ready? Yep. Here we're basically just working on the segment between the last kick or two underwater to the end of the first cycle. So it's that window of time, and trying to take the idea of carrying the momentum from the breakout and getting set up and getting that flow and getting that rhythm going for the rest of the length. Don't be afraid to go fast. But again, try to get that idea of getting that acceleration, popping through, finishing that first stroke, but not having a bounce with our head and our upper body, okay? So be as explosive as we can without the bounce. All right, ready? Ryan, go. Trying to stay stable in their core, keeping their head, real in line with their torso, keeping the chin back and up and straight, versus a lot of people, especially as they're getting tired, will go through and they'll do their breakout and they'll let their chin tuck, or their head will kind of tip to the side, and just trying to keep that body line and keep that straightness, so good efficient backstroke, And again, like we said, getting every length off to the best start we can.
The tempo, it helps it so your tempo doesn't drag in the middle of the race. And I always have problems with that because my tempo is kind of slow. And so it keeps me aware of that. And then the dolphin kicks and the breakouts, it helps so your shoulder doesn't get stuck underwater when you're recovering from your breakouts.